Scarlett, are you struck, as I am, by how the issues are precisely the same here as they are in the UK? And I wonder whether that is unique to this period in time, this lockstep policy hurdles which have to be overcome.
Yeah, we've seen in Western democracies around the world, especially since COVID actually, that these countries are increasingly very concerned with economy, especially when it comes to cost of living, inflation, people's personal finances, but also crucially immigration and security of borders. And then again, that's something, you're right, we do seem to be moving in lockstep with the US. It's not entirely overlapped. So for example, when we recently polled how US people feel about mass deportations, crucially using that phrasing, the biggest word that people used, the most common word people used was just good. I do think that would be a little bit different in the UK, but we will see how it travels, because we do seem to be following the US at the moment in terms of those trends.
And will we follow the US, Alan, in terms of the policy here? Very difficult for Sir Keir Starmer on the left to try and emulate what Donald Trump does here, even if it does prove to be a success. It puts him in an almost impossible position.
Well, let's be honest, Keir Starmer and Labour Party are in power mainly because of the disgust that much of the population had with the previous incumbents, not because of great dynamic excitement about him or them. They've rapidly demonstrated that no matter how unpopular the previous lot are, they can do even worse. That's their great achievement. I think on the day that we've discovered all sorts of things, like that there were 3 introductions for this murderer we now know in Southport, that treating the public with such contempt is a big problem. And Keir Starmer can call Elon Musk all sorts of things, but we and the public, and we know this from the public and our hundreds of thousands of signatures and people we meet all the time, they want to be treated seriously. They want to have transparent, open discussion. We're adults, no more of this kind of series of impositions. And look, like they said they wouldn't do certain things, then they go and do it. Whether you're a pensioner or a farmer, IHT, family business, students, the list goes on and on. But they want to look after a few of their friends, it seems, in the public sector. But how does the NHS get paid for? It gets paid for by economic dynamism. We can have a period where we can be positive, and we should be about our future, still the 6th biggest economy in the world, a great relationship of friendship with America. We should all take sort of inspiration from this. It's a really important moment, I think.